Sense of urgency going down to Nashville to get that first division win.
It's massive. Anytime you got a game against a divisional opponent, it's a big deal. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to come away with a win yet against Houston and Jacksonville. So it's definitely important we get this win this week.
Tons of familiarity with this roster, but the first time you'll see the Titans without Derrick Henry. How different is this offense in general this year? Obviously, new head coach and all of that.
Well, yeah, I mean, they got their head coach came from Cincinnati, so we had an opportunity to play against them last year. So obviously, a lot of similarities in the scheme that we played against. A lot of similar players that we played against. Obviously, Calvin was in Jacksonville, so we're familiar with him. D-Hop, and they got two talented running backs that we very familiar with. So obviously, same faces, new places. That's typically how the league goes, but. I feel confident about our plan going into it this week.
This defense has had the opportunity to go against your own guys, Joe Flacco, Anthony Richardson. How much does that help in preparation, not knowing right now whether it will be Mason Rudolph or Will Levis for them at quarterback?
I mean, to be honest with you, I don't know how much. I mean, first off, playing against Anthony, I feel like helps prepare us for the younger, athletic quarterbacks trend that's going in the league, and obviously Joe just. Knowing so much football, he just makes us better. Just from a disguise, detail standpoint, just because of his experience. But I don't really see much difference between, their offense with Mason and Levis. So, really, regardless of who plays, we'll be okay either way.
How much are you looking forward to this matchup? We know how over the years, Mr. Irsay, he doesn't like losing, period, but especially division games. But how much are you looking forward to this matchup against the Titans team down there?
I mean, anytime you feel like you didn't play the way you want to, the quick cure is to get out there again. So honestly, just can't wait to get out there to prove ourselves again against the Titans. Knowing it's a big one, man. Look, we're down 2 in the division, so it's important that we get this one on the road.
How would you describe Monday's film session?
Not easy. Let me just say that. But that's how it's supposed to be. Just accountability throughout. And but at this point, there's no more apologies. Just change behavior. So we just got to be better, and that's what we will be. So.
Shane talked about you got to play 60 minutes. You got to go all the way to the end. When you look at your losses this year, they're close ones. But some of them were. Will there be a sense of urgency this week, especially going to a division game? You got to play the full game here to get it done.
Man, I mean, regardless of record or who you play in this league, every single game in the NFL comes down to the last drive, pretty much. Even though we beat Tennessee twice last year, but both of those games literally came down to the last play. So. That just speaks to the parity in the league and how good every team is and how you have to, respect and honor each opponent, knowing that you're capable of being beat. But that's why the details of the week matter. So we just got to focus on winning Wednesday, then winning Thursday, then winning Friday, and then I'll show up on Sunday.
You can only do your job, but as one of the captains of this team, what do you challenge the rest of the defense on this week?
I mean, first and foremost is tackling. I mean, that's no secret on just the performance that we put on Sunday. We know we're better than that. We've played better than that. But, for our defense, it's more about, who we going to be. Are we going to be, the defense that was stout against Pittsburgh and Chicago, or are we going to be the defense that's just letting, people have career highs every week? So we got to make that decision internally together. And, again, it's not about promises, it's about action. So.